Welcome to the show.
This guy got a mistletoe belt on.
Gosh, that is bad.
The whole plane smells like weed.
Those were the days. It's a joke, you idiot.
Looked in the mirror, I'm like,
Good old innocent fun. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Troublemakers, episode 200, baby. A very special episode, the podcast where each week we bring on a guest and they tell crazy stories about their lives. I'm your host, Dylan Krasinski, coming to you from a scorching hot day in Astoria, Queens. With me, as always, is my number two, my man with the plan, Mr. Dominic Leonelli.
what up? Now the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh, what's up, dude? You just fucking, what up? Nothing?
Got my guy Dylan in the house. I'm sorry, I'm excited about the episode. I get a little nervous when we got this guest on. I never know
started
what he's gonna
zoning
say.
out.
Fucking cameras.
Just one?
Yeah,
That's
right there.
it?
It's a nice one, though.
What do you mean,
4K,
dude?
It's the new school shit.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm
that you
sorry,
could-
dude. Not
Hey,
all
we're
of
not
us
all
have
I thought there was going to be a 3K. Was that what we did last
fucking
time?
200,000 followers,
yeah,
dude.
JJ Big Hollywood.
No, I didn't know it was you. I thought that was like, you know how sometimes you do like one shot and then you'll do
And
a
then
second?
side shots?
That's when you got
can
money.
You can do it all off that.
Yeah.
Well,
We've been,
that's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
No,
it's,
no,
just,
I
it's
mean,
a
like,
new, it's a new phone, too. So it's
Really?
like,
New iPhone, dude.
Yeah.
What is it? The 16?
yeah.
I need to get one.
No way.
Yeah, well,
how
mine,
much?
I had an 11, dude.
Really?
And it crapped out last weekend. It just
so-
stopped charging.
So you were shooting on an 11 before you shot this?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty amazing.
And it was
that is
fine.
fucking crazy. Yeah. It was the whole thing, I think, like 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Someone said, they're making movies on phones now.
I remember that.
They really are. Well, our guest today, returning, not since...
There's another camera. It's not
Yeah,
fucking...
dude, I know. I'm going to sell it. Do you want to buy
Gotta
it?
up the studio, dude. I couldn't imagine.
Sony
Your
A30.
shit's
Only if
nice.
it comes with a Tina Fey fucking...
How to do comedy book.
JJ Liberman, everybody. Welcome to the pod. Yeah, dude, I don't know. When you do comedy, people buy you comedy books.
Really?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody bought me nothing. Someone bought that to you? Who bought
somebody
that? Who
bought you a
bought that to you?
I don't know. Maybe myself. Maybe I
Really?
bought it. No.
So what? You went on Amazon? You're like, how to do comedy? It's so amazing that he has a fucking library of book, and you're like, oh, what's in this library? Tina Fey,
Some
and then
Frederick
there's just some
Beckman.
movies. That's crazy.
Dude, we could have used the Tina Fey book. Me and JJ were on a show. They ended up loving you at the end, dude. I
When?
love your style. That show that we just did, remember? Where
I
was it?
don't even remember anything.
We just did a show Upper East Side. Remember, it was the room with the old
Oh
people?
my
But they ended
god,
up
that was on
loving you at the end,
that
bro.
was Tuesday. Yeah.
You know,
that's-
in New York, it's
That's not a show. That was just we're that was a backroom bar thing. I said that to someone too. I said after there was a night there was no AC in this room. There was 7 people and there was like 3 drunk bros and a couple other couples, young couples. I said, by the way, this is it. This is how it is most nights. It's nobody. Nobody's really enjoying it. You're kind of like, You know, I said we used to work in a club in Times Square, and I remember one time it was 8:30. The show just ended. I called Dan Janine. I'm like, I feel so bad for the people who just saw this, because I saw their bill as I was walking. Their bill was
200.
yeah. Well, it was
300.
no, it was legitimately this night. It was like a minimum $20 tickets,
Yeah.
and then they had the 2 drinks. So it was
Dude, they kill
$81.
Jesus.
$81 to see just a bunch of. It's like independent baseball, the has-beens and never will be's. Just terrible show. I called Dan Janine. I'm like, Jesus, I feel bad. I want to give them money. I was broke. So yeah, that's
Dude,
most of what stand-up comedy.
That was
Dude.
like when we talked about this, but Dom started this show at Pub Key.
Oh,
You
yeah.
ever
That
do
was
it?
I
brutal.
did it last week.
I did you? I did the fucking first one or second one. I show up. Dom's like, "Can you go first?" I go, "Perfect." There's like 10 people here, dude. It was maybe the hardest bomb I've had in 5 years.
That one hurt your soul. Even my buddy, he went home and wrote for 2 hours.
Dude, I
after
stayed
that
around
shit.
to watch like 2 more comics.
had to make sure other
just to
people
make
saw.
sure.
It
I
wasn't
go,
you.
was it me or the crowd?
Dude, I did that
and
too.
It was the crowd.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
This show last night was actually impossible. Some of those shows at some of these venues are impossible. It's like, people would be like, oh, well, I got to work on that joke. It's like, no, you don't, dude. That crowd sucked.
Well, that was the other thing about, and not to talk so much about comedy because everything's been, but there were 2 old people at a show they were so old. I'm like, yo, my dad's that age. She's like, and he's in better shape, like, because my dad still plays like pickleball and stuff like that. And so he's like in his 70s. They're like, there's no fucking way he would go to a back room on the Upper East Side. No. He would be like complaining, why is the city so big? You know, or like, this place is terrible. And then I'm up there talking about literally coming between some horse tits that I paid $80 because she was cheap off Craigslist. No, I'm serious.
I remember I was watching the show.
Dude, yeah. My parents came to that 7th Street spot like one time.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know, they came to watch and support, but I was like, dude, people would bring their parents. If it wasn't my parents doing it, like, I could never see like a true adult coming to that basement room being like, oh, it's BYOB.
I would be embarrassed to do my comedy in front of people I know.
Does your dad see your stuff?
Yeah, my dad snuck in.
Online?
Yeah, he snuck in to see me once in a Vegas showroom.
That's cool.
400 people at 1 in the morning, and I was murdering.
That's your fun. That's right up your alley,
it was
bro.
really,
Vegas, 1 in the morning?
Yeah, I didn't even know he was there. My ex, who is also a professional whore. Shout out to the OnlyFans chicks.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's
sex work is still real work.
Sex work, oldest
really
form of work.
Yeah,
oldest form. See, yeah, it's always some like.
I thought it was usury.
They used to dye their
oldest
hair.
form of work.
What's usury?
Usury? It's the what, dude?
I never heard of it either.
It's like loaning money at high interest rates.
Yeah,
it's outlawed.
I think.
But you loan money for the sex. That's
true.
I think they literally probably go hand in hand together.
Yeah, that's your people, dude.
Yeah,
usury.
You know, in ancient Pompeii, they had they would have arrows pointing to the whorehouse, and the hookers would dye their hair some crazy color with like blood or some shit to let you know I'm a hooker. That's how you yeah, their hair was crazy.
So you couldn't get arrested and stuff.
Bro, you could still go. People would travel to Pompeii because that sex work wasn't allowed.
Where was Pompeii again?
Pompeii is in Rome. It's the oldest city.
This is when you went off of crows?
Yeah, in Italy. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
Like you realize, like, he's like, yeah, I'm doing the cruise ship. Everyone's complaining about the cruise ships. And I'm like, you're a fucking well-traveled man.
He's like the most traveled guy.
It's crazy.
I know.
It is so crazy. It's like everyone's like, the cruises suck, because I bet so many dudes who are cruise ship comics stay on the boat and jerk their dick off.
Talk about has-beens, bro.
Yeah.
The ships
They bring in X-bombs and sit in the hotel room.
Bro, the reason people go, what was your real motivation with social media? Because you don't get paid in the beginning. And I was like, dude, looking at these cruise ship comics, how sad their lives are. Yeah. They would be telling you, I remember I should have made a YouTube video. It was like 2008, I think. I was going to do that Britney Spears, I Did It Again. And I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me?
He's been sitting on that for 26 years.
That's the life these guys have.
The worst story someone could tell you is like, kind of like sports, a high school dad who's so overzealous his son. I played, like those dads are like, I played with blah 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 blah. Fucking, I went after Kenny Rogers at the fucking
A-Rod. A-Rod used to play on the other town's team.
Yeah,
and let me tell you this, I caught one of his fly balls. I could play for the Yankees.
And that's what the comics are like too. Yeah. They're like, oh, I started with.
Dude,
one time I went before Bill Burr, and let me tell you this, he couldn't follow me.
He couldn't follow me.
That is common. These cruise ship comics love to tell you how much money they make, and they tally it up. Yeah. They're so worried about it. It's like, buddy, you're at the very bottom of the rung. It doesn't get any lower than that.
But you still are making a living. I do think, like, I think if you're traveling, if you're doing cruise ships, you might as well treat it like that. Get off the fucking boat, try and fuck some Pompeii whore, and get on the boat and do it in 4 hours.
Yeah.
And literally you have a story. I saw the statues with the nose, and I came inside of some hole.
Dude, my whole move is I have girls I know certain spots, like in the Bahamas. I'll be like, oh, meet me by the big chair. Yeah. And dude, you just hang out in the ocean with them. Nobody knows nothing.
Yeah.
You're not having to pay for drinks.
You're fingering her in the ocean. I think she's getting stung by a jellyfish.
Mama. Dude, I remember I was hooking up with this girl.
Dude, why are you hooking up with girls who were calling for their mama?
No, her mother, I'm with the mother, and the daughter's fucking like 30 feet away from us. And then I see the girl at the airport again. I'm leaving. She goes, hey, let's go to the bathroom real quick, directly in front of her daughter.
Really?
She's like, Mom, you need to quit. You're going to catch something. Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah, I hooked up with her.
God.
She tells me, yeah, well, the guy, I might break up with him. He's on heroin. I'm like, what?
That's got to be the worst thing is as a kid, you're like 12 or 13 years old and you realize, because you're in the know now,
Yeah.
you realize that you have a promiscuous parent.
As soon as you start jerking off, you realize the habits of everybody else around you.
Dude, I lived with this kid, and his mother moved in, went through a divorce, and guys would come over. They'd go right up the steps, and you'd just fucking hear.
No.
He would just turn the TV up.
Stop
I
it.
couldn't even bring it up, dude. We'd be sitting there playing PlayStation. She'd be,
No.
And he'd come downstairs sweating. The guy would come downstairs. All right, well.
That's horrific.
Yeah, you guys want some pizza or
So
something?
you're just like playing PlayStation
fight night,
and just
yeah.
like,
And you just hear
She's
it.
got a ponytail. She's sweating. She's
So-
like, "Who wants pizza rolls?"
He would throw these parties, and my buddy Vinny goes, "Hey man, go upstairs." He goes, his mom's upstairs, and just play like you're looking for the cat. She'll hook up with you.
Oh my
dude,
God.
all of us
Come
are
on.
running upstairs looking for the fucking cat.
Oh my
dude,
God.
he got rid of the motherfucker. Everybody,
His mom or the cat?
he got rid of the cat.
I'll tell you something. That's how you like turn out to be. You always wonder like how people turn out to be certain ways.
Yeah.
You're like, you just hear the story. Like I always thought about that because people always say, I mean, we all respectively have our own interesting stories, right? Like
Yeah.
you were before comedy a prosecutor.
Yeah.
You have like crazy
Yeah.
stories from growing up fighting and
Yeah.
boxing and stuff like that. I have my own stories like that. And everyone's like, ooh, these people are just so interesting. I'm like, no, just most people are just not honest. Dude, I think that's what
Dude,
it is.
that's a bit, dude. You got to talk about
No,
that,
but it
bro.
is like
It's true.
dude, and that's why you go to fucking parties with normal people because once they get drunk, they're not like excited to tell you. The ones you want to get are the ones in the corner who are starting to get like all red-eyed and they're about to cry, and you're like, yo, what did your uncle do to you?
Yeah.
Oh my, I don't know. Sometimes
What's
I'll hear people
going
talk,
on?
yeah, and they're like, they have the best stories. I'm like, fuck,
damn.
only if I was diddled like you, maybe I would be
Yeah.
famous.
A lot of people, or if their mother was a major whore, it really affects them.
Well, the
I know a kid.
Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah, I mean, at least affected him in a positive
Well,
way.
didn't
Became
he?
a
Didn't he
comedian.
used to sleep with Frank Sinatra?
No, but I'm saying his mother was madame at a whorehouse.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
and
didn't know
I mean, he became a great comedian by just like shooting smack.
Right,
Like,
it
you know what I'm
fucked him
saying?
up. Dude, most of those guys, when their mothers are whores, they hate women though. Like they'll
Hate
turn
women.
gay.
Yeah.
hate them.
Hate
They'll
women.
be like-
I hate women, but there's no reason for it other than you're just a second class citizen, you stupid holes.
I would, dude. I just had a girl fucking junkie. I had to kick her out of my apartment this morning. Stripper, fucking stretch marks, 2 different kids. They're
No.
calling
Is that
her.
the one who tried to stab you when you bought
Nah,
the
that's a
fucking...
different girl. I
Dude,
couldn't hang
every
with-
story Dom tells is like, I'm in love, and then 5 minutes later, he's like, she tried to kill me.
This girl's kids keep calling her, right? From different addresses. She's checking them. They're 2 different baby dad's house.
chick?
Yeah, white chick, but she talks like she's from Atlanta. And she goes, the
a
kids
culture.
are, she's like, oh, I'm going to call my baby. He goes, Mom, I'm fucking hungry, okay? Send me some food. What the fuck? And then she hangs up the phone real quick. My kids aren't hungry. I'm like, you bitch. Then she gets on Grubhub and orders them like SpaghettiOs. I'm like, who even gets, like, get him some
on.
Seamless. Get him a sandwich or something.
Do you there's moments, I was telling someone a story about this. This is how I get off without having to get off. I love being nasty, but now I'm at an age where I've had so many close calls with HIV and diseases.
Right.
Really?
Oh yeah. So if
You
I'm,
see a girl taking prep.
oh my God, I know a chick taking prep
I
and
do
docs.
too,
I
dude.
like how much she's a porn star
Actually,
though.
I have a question. I don't want to cut you off, but is it normal? Would you ever take PrEP to prevent HIV?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Or don't you have to already have it?
No,
No.
Prep is the preventative. Prep and the doxycycline, the pre-doxycycline, whatever it is. There's the preventative one.
Okay.
So I was in a car with a chick. Shout out to Bleep, and she had in her car the doxycycline. I'm like, you cum riddled rag whore. I love it.
Oh my
I like
God.
that. I actually. So there's like 2 kinds of people. So I respect it. I really do. I think someone who's the chick is disgusting, that's gross. But when someone's hot and she's like that, I'm like Lily Lou, the porn star, she's open about taking PrEP and doxycycline. She's going to that place in France, the nudist, and she's just taking loads. And she is have you seen her?
This is
Can I show you a
insane.
picture
Yeah,
of
pull
her?
it up.
I guess you can show it on her. She is so hot, and I feel like I don't know. I'm about that life.
That
her.
freaks me out. Oh my God, she is hot.
She is.
I mean, these girls are just living their best life.
Look
Carefree.
at that.
Yeah.
Could
What's
you
the
imagine
risk?
that?
I
What's
guess
her
if
name?
you have herpes already.
Lily. Well, she's taking all that stuff that doesn't. She is so cool and so fun. I don't know. I'm kind of about that life. The thing is, though, when I settle down, I like the idea more than the actual thing. So like this is so I'll hook up. I'm no man to shy away from a 3 or a 4. I don't mind the fucking barnyard animals. I don't mind the ones that you only are around them at night and refuse to bring them in the light.
Shovel them food.
Literally.
We'll have breakfast in bed, but
Chow
not because I'm
time.
being nice.
Right, yes, yeah. Fuck them from behind as you're forcing their head into a trough so they could eat. But yeah.
Chew it.
Oh my God.
So I love those ones.
Yeah.
But I don't like to go. I also have a theory. If you're willing to let me go inside you without a condom, there's got to be a boatload of other disgusting guys.
Some other issues going on.
Especially
Well, it's not
after
the
the
issues.
sex.
It's just the other guys. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'll like be so close. I'll have no condom on, and I'm like, can I go inside you raw? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, can I bust inside you raw? And as soon as they say yeah, it's just hot enough because my mind's like, this person's a savage that I'll come without being inside of them.
God.
That post nut clarity, when you're an inch away
man.
from someone who is willing to let you go inside, maybe not you, but me, someone who's willing to let me go inside of them without a condom the first time. I remember one time I hooked up with a chick, it happened. And then afterwards, I was like, yo, do you want to hang out tomorrow? She's like, no, it kind of was like a one-time thing. I texted her the next day. I was like, is it because I didn't bareback you and come inside of you? And she didn't respond.
Oh my
Holy
God, dude.
Yeah,
That
and
is
dude, you know-
wild. JJ Liberman, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming in with cum-riddled stories. I mean, that's nothing you'll get in a Tina Fey book, by the way.
Your set brings it in. I remember, like, I feel like
Holy
sex
shit.
offers come after your set. Girls see your set, they're looking for it. The door's wide open. Like, if I have a heavy set about sex, it's like you could almost take your pick. You get at least 3 in the crowd waiting.
Dude.
I've never hooked up with anyone post-comedy.
For real?
No, I'm not
Really?
like you. I've
Post
seen this
nut-
guy. I've seen this guy
Oh,
get
me
on
too.
stage.
Savage,
Dude, I have last man standing overtime.
Yeah.
I have never.
I've seen it at Williamsburg, dude. I saw it once where Dom had to get on a cruise ship. He had to be at the
Eric
airport.
told me this story.
At
Almost
5 a.m.,
missed the flight.
dude.
Yeah.
5 a.m. he had to be at the airport.
Those chicks were in their 40s.
He
Remember how hot
kept
they were?
telling me,
You told
I
me
gotta
the
go,
story.
I gotta go.
I think you were there that night, JJ.
I was there
Those
earlier
hot
than he
girls.
told me the
Yeah,
story.
Yeah.
Dude, Dom left at 3 a.m.
Yeah. I almost missed your
I'm
flight.
at the
Almost
bar
missed this
holding
flight.
this girl's titty. She's 40
So-
years old.
Dom, I remember this moment. He killed so hard, but right after, this was at LOL. Do you
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
And he killed so hard. This is probably the hardest follow I've ever had in New York to this
Wow.
day. Yes, it was so hard.
I remember the night that you're talking
Well,
about.
because, it is like when you fucking turn it on and it's like the vibe, right? And
It was a perfect storm.
It was you have a perfect storm. I mean, still it was a great set. But I went afterwards. I'm like, bro, that was one of the hardest follows I've had in a long time. He goes, he's on his phone. He's like, that's what's up. But you're like already
such a cunt, dude.
no, but he was already like
He's already thinking about chicks.
already thinking about pussy. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I had it. Dude, I used to leave. You know, it's funny. A comedian that used to play LOL tells me we're in Iceland together doing a cruise.
Really?
Yeah, he goes, the reason.
That's pretty sick.
He goes, the reason that you were killing so hard is because everybody loves laughing at a short, fat, like Costanza guy.
What an
He goes,
asshole.
now the girls were into you. I'm like, hold on, bro. I said, I would hook up with three different girls
Can
at
you say his
night
name and bleep
at
it?
LOL. I'll tell his name after.
I know who
He's
it
a
is.
good friend of mine. I guarantee you.
Jack, good looking.
Not jacked, but he thinks he's good looking. You
Really?
could see why he would think he's good looking.
He's an
Tall.
LOL comic.
New
Yeah,
York.
well, he wasn't even really an LOL comic. That's
I know
what
who you're
bothered
talking
him.
about.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and-
Older guy, right?
Yeah. So either way,
Say the name.
Can I say
No.
it? Can we not
I
bleep
would
it
never
out?
agree it. No, we'll say it after. I don't need to say it. I'll be on a cruise with the guy in 2 weeks. But yeah.
So let me ask you a question. I'm actually very interested because we never talk. Like it's always like, hey, last week we did, which was really cool because we've never really like rapped about life and shit. Do you all, because we're about the same age?
Yeah.
How old are you? 40?
Yeah, I'm going to be 40 in January.
So I'm 44. Do you get, so life is well, like you making making money.
A lot of girls wanting to use me.
Really?
Yeah.
But do you feel like I'm honestly exhausted over the chase?
Dude, me too. I was just telling him I need to quit. I was telling my dad I had 4 different girlfriends in the past.
Pretty
2
cool
weeks.
relationship you have with the pops, where you're like,
dude, we tell each other everything.
Really?
My
That's
dad's
pretty
like
cool.
my best friend. I'll be like, yeah, dude. So I'm fucking this bitch. I got my hands in her mouth.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine saying that to your dad?
Me and my father are tight, man.
I put my hands in her mouth.
I think my dad wouldn't want to hear it, but I think the truth is the dog lays in everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The dog's in everyone. But
dude, I'll be showing my dad girls I fuck. I'll be
really?
Like, this girl.
Do you so that was the other thing. Like, so when because you drink, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to slow down a little.
Do you so do you sleep like actually not sleep well based off this is what I'm doing, but do you like when you're going out to you pass out on planes, eh?
Yeah, I sleep on the plane.
Really?
I mean, I don't even need a drink. I fly so much, and I'm short.
Yeah.
Like, for taller dudes, I don't know how you guys do it. Dude, I'm the perfect size. When the seat's regular, I could lay down.
Do you pass out right away and then get up when you're landing?
Yeah, I throw on headphones, man. I just try.
That is the best. I've only done that if I'll stay up all night for like a 6 a.m.
That's
flight.
what happens.
I'll stay up till 4, get to the airport. I pass out.
I couldn't.
Most of my flights are at like 5:40 in the morning, and they're international. So I got to be at the airport 3 hours early.
But do you ever fly first class?
I get bumped up every now and then.
That's my big
God,
spending
I love
habit.
That shit. Oh yeah, when you can bump it up.
That's your bougie.
You get the deals sometimes.
I mean,
I don't. I just pay first right now.
Oh really? Man, the trick is you go to the flight and then you bump it up for like $100.
Oh really?
Yeah, you get the regular flight and then you just upgrade. Right?
Yeah,
before. How much is a regular first class flight? But you're killing it now.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Depending on
first,
where you go.
Yeah, I'm not first. So I look at life as in like how comfortable can I be without like I don't look at again. I don't think dressing nice is a thing. I don't think that's comfort.
Right, rich people never do.
I think
look at Adam Sandler, dude.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's comfort. I think
comfort.
Yeah, and I'm in a situation right now where we haven't had hot water in 8-9 days.
Holy shit.
They shut it off, and I'm like about to call and I live with 2 younger guys. They're like, it's fine. I'm like, it's not fine. So I like comfort, and even though you're spending, for example, I'm going to Denver on Saturday, okay, and I flew first. So one night. I'm going to do shows with Che.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to open for him just for the one night. I didn't want to go all weekend because we're going to LA for 7 days after that. Damn. So I fly first class to Denver for just 2 shows that I'm doing guest spot. I'm not making money.
That's fucking wild.
So I'll fly that. If it's an extra $200-$300, I'll do it.
Now, do you have an airline hookup or no? Oh, damn.
I just look at it like, hey, I'm going to have to pay a lot in tax now, so might as well just put 30% of whatever the ticket is.
Dude, I know a dude, and I don't know how well it works, but he does that too, dude. He fucking bought a Corvette saying, oh, yeah, it's going to be a write-off. I'm an entertainer. Like social media guy. If
you're filming content in it, it's work.
It's a write-off.
Nuts,
so this room right here, isn't that?
Yeah. All the equipment, this room, because I do not only the comedy stuff, but the Snapchat stuff and the my legal work I do all in here.
Oh, sick.
So I can. This is like my office.
Yeah.
It's a podcast studio / office.
So technically, also too, if you were to order food right now from Uber Eats,
you could write that off too.
Yeah. So I do all that.
Oh yeah, like all my
Ubers.
smarter
at that shit, dude.
You got to
get a good accountant.
The thing
I finally got one.
You gotta also do something about like you gotta open up an like the business LLC.
That's not necessarily true.
Because if it's just like personal write-off, someone was telling me that you can't write off 100%, But if it's like a business expense, a true business expense where it's like going on a business account,
maybe
it can be 100% written
I'll
off.
tell you
I don't know.
what, speaking about the chase, though, dude, I did hit a point now where I stand up for myself. Like, that's the problem. These girls don't know how to take it. Like,
You
this
have
girl,
self-respect?
I let this girl sleep over my place 2 nights in a row.
kid who's refusing to feed her kids.
She's crying. She can't afford a hotel. She's like,
Tell
stripping.
her, tell JJ what she does for a living.
She's a stripper. Yeah. So, and she made like $200 last night. She was complaining. She's like, this is shit. She's like, I sucked 4 guys' dicks and made $200.
God.
Tough.
Right? Yeah. I got this girl
Do you
sleeping
ever
in my
like
bed to help
when
her
she
out.
says that? She's like, "Am I Big Spoon tonight?"
Right. Yeah. Well, she doesn't even let me touch her. Right. She's just lays in bed. Fucking.
How do you get
naked.
mixed up with these fucking?
Well,
Thank you, dude.
This girl.
Thank you.
You gotta be like,
I know. Well, I'm standing up for myself now. I met this girl at
you gotta
PUBG.
like lay the down. You're like, get. This is why I don't have nobody in my life.
Yeah.
It's like I don't play games,
Dude, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I met this girl at PUBG. She hits me up 2 nights ago. You know, hey, you want to come? Can I come over? Let's kick it, dude. I come over. She's like, feel my ass. I'm feeling on her, right? She's showing me her tits and shit.
Good.
And I'm thinking, oh, we might hook up tonight, dude. She comes over, comes to my bed. She's like, we gotta break the professionalism because I gotta get a nut off. Dude sits there, masturbates. Well, she's like, just play with my titties. And
Come
massage
on.
me. Swear to God.
To be honest with you, I would prefer that situation.
It's kind of nice.
Dude.
If I don't have to like do every position, I don't have to watch you ride me till you come. I'm like, can you? That's the thing. Like, I don't mind it,
Yeah.
but I'm like, okay, you got to come now.
Right.
Because if someone's like, hey, you got to come now, I'm like, give me a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
No, she did one of those, but then she wouldn't let me touch her. That was the first night. She's like, relax. She goes, I'm not all the way over my period. I'll be over tomorrow. So this bitch gets me for another night, right?
That's a great excuse.
Wow.
man.
Wow.
Saying she comes over, does the same thing. I go to touch her. She goes, I'm not feeling I'm going to bed. So I'm already tight. This girl's got my air conditioner on full blast, dude, set to 60 on high, dude. I'm freezing, fucking shaking. There's no reason to be this cold. She's got her head covered, hogging all the blankets. Finally, at 10 this morning, 10:30, I'm trying to get her up. I missed an appointment I had at 11, She's all telling me, guys, give me $50,000. I'm like, yeah, that's why you're in my fucking bed right now. Send this morning.
As you have like an ice,
Right.
a little,
You got ice forming on your
yeah, I
hairs.
just got you're in my bed.
Finally, this morning, I lower the air and shut off. I take a little piece of the cover. Dude, this girl grabs the blanket, fucking pulls it all the way off me. She goes, you motherfucker, let me sleep. What the fuck?
No.
I said, yo, get the fuck out of my place. I was like, I can't believe I'm dealing with this shit. Some fucking washed up stripper. She stands up. She's throwing shit. I'm like, yeah, act like a fucking stripper.
Bro, you can't
Get
have
your
that in
shit.
your life.
Bro, can't have
It's
it.
chaos.
How many?
dude.
How many cruise ships do you do a month?
I'm back on it, so like 3 a month.
Can I be honest with you? Now that I've,
I love the honesty.
now that
you
I
would
like-
be honest no matter what.
yeah, now that I like make okay money, dude, I used to look at like the cruise ship guys, like, I'm like, if you're getting paid, be on it all the fucking time. Come back, enjoy. In fact,
Right.
go to fucking Texas.
Yeah.
Pay fucking, get tax,
Get some fun.
get a place in Austin. You're killing Austin. Fuck New York. I mean,
Well, you like New York.
Dude,
though. How long were you in Austin?
You're
for?
saying
Bro.
move to
But you
Austin.
did what you needed
came
to do.
back.
bro, I like New York because I also have like Austin also makes sense.
in your cruise here. But how much time did you spend in Austin?
6 months.
It took you 6 months to get on Kill Tony?
Yeah.
You did. You applied every
It was
time.
every week, right? You put.
Did
your
they
name
hit
in?
you up now?
God
Like, because
damn.
you fucking murdered on that shit.
No,
Damn.
but I always look at it like I always look at. But the problem with you're like me. The problem why I'm not there is I'm an East Coast guy.
Dude, me too, bro.
Yeah.
I
I
like-
couldn't. I could
You
go
know,
visit.
I'll be
I don't
honest
think
with
I
you,
could.
The
I don't think I
viewpoints
could
of
stay
these
there.
people in Austin are a little crazy sometimes.
It's a lot.
I love New York, bro. I don't even like LA, to be honest with you. I couldn't stand LA.
Love LA now because again I'm around.
But now you got shit going on. You're around the porno
Yeah, when
industry.
you got shit going on in LA, dude, that's the best fucking city in the world.
Dude, are you going to like when you go out there? I know you
Everyone,
don't really
yes.
drink, but
No,
are you
I don't
going
do
to
that.
parties?
Well, I mean, the party. I mean, the house is $7 million.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Dude,
Those parties in LA are crazy. That's why I don't
Yeah,
ever get
so,
shit
like,
done.
You don't need to go nowhere. You sit around the pool. You look out at all the fucking plebs that live in
people smoking DMT.
Jesus,
that's huge
dude.
out in LA.
No, I like I don't know. I went out to dinner last night. This guy canceled because I guess he was like, well, I'm not spending $100 on dinner.
You know what? You want to know?
That's the truth.
Well, I had a date. I told you and Anjan this, dude. I had a date. It was a 5th date with this girl. And I ended up spending like $150.
No.
Anyway,
Did you get laid?
No.
Really?
No, we're taking it slow, dude.
You know what's so funny?
I'm gay now.
Did you kiss though?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're very you're similar than him, but you guys do it differently. It's like it's like two comics. One's a corporate guy.
Yeah.
One's a
I'm fucking construction or something.
no, you do the late
give
night
her some
clubs.
perks, yeah.
Where you both chasing pussy. You do it with the crazy ones where you're not spending money, but you got headaches. This guy just dumps money trying to find love and never finds love. That one chick you went to the Williamsburg restaurant was so cool. The older bitch.
Yeah.
What was it? And she had money.
bitch.
And she had money in and an account, a credit account, right?
And a dog.
She's like rich as hell, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Why was wrong with her?
We just kind of just didn't work
Well,
out.
it's
We're still
hard.
friendly. We're
Those
still friends.
girls, she had her life together. You really can't build a foundation with a stable woman. Like I was telling Dylan,
Dude, that's terrible
For
advice.
a good partner,
I thought
horrible advice,
that's like a sketch. You just really can't build a
you
foundation
need
with
the
some.
woman to need something. It's like the salt and the monkey. You want
If you both have shit going for, I'll tell you the best relationship you could have.
Yeah.
Someone who's like a successful flight attendant who's got like
dude, you're right. Or a
15
hotel
years in.
hookup.
Yeah, hotel hookup. You don't see her all the time. She's
Yeah,
not
you're
really
right,
a whore.
too.
She likes to work.
Yeah.
She's not dependent.
Or she doesn't tell me about it.
You need someone who's not relying on you. So most of my life I was fucking guys, and then I started fucking chicks, and people are gonna be like, what happened? Well, I got a call from my doctor.
Come on, dude.
I'm telling you. So this is womenology, from understanding after dating guys to women.
Yes. Boom.
I've understood this about women and again, this is so like gay guys, you can treat them like the human cum rag that they are.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're
Which,
a different
as guys, they probably
Dude, I
like
live in that neighborhood. They'll tell me, "Yo, come on, please let me suck
I
your
bet.
dick around
Yeah.
the corner."
Yeah.
I'll do it like 3 a.m. all day, bro.
And now some will go on, and again, back to what I was saying, some might say, I'm disgusting, I'm wrong. And you're like, maybe for you, but there's a lot that actually subscribe to this. And you won't admit it, but you do. You're whores. So, but this is the difference with women. So I went from that life to understanding women. At women, there's a couple chicks I love treating a woman like kind of like there's a woman
Like garbage.
Yeah, there's a woman
We're
last
so
night.
opposite.
Dude, you got to find Dom's girls. Dom dates a lot of girls who don't have holeless socks.
And I
Like a lot
treat
of
them
holes
good.
in her socks.
But I treat the girl good. I tell her she's smart.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Dirty feet.
When you tell a woman she's smart and she has good opinions,
Oh my God.
she doesn't even
that's
believe
the
it.
post-nut clarity I always have. It's like I'll come out of it like, dude, I made this girl's car payment last night. Like I can't believe
I just love hanging out with you. You're so intelligent, and I just love like all the
Oh, I
opinions.
thought you were talking
have.
about me for a second. I'm
when
as
you
dumb as a woman.
scream, yeah.
Dude, I went out with a girl once, and she told me legit. She goes, "I don't think women should have the right to vote."
Really?
I was like,
I love that.
Crazy.
Dude,
I was
would've
like,
put
we
it-
should get married.
I
Dude.
said, here's a wedding ring.
I'm starting to be, I took a page out of your book, and I really say this, dude. This is one thing about you that makes me always respect you. You're who you are, no matter what. I tell everybody this. Michelle Obama could be there. You're gonna be like, bro, I just fucked this bitch. I don't give a
Dude,
fuck.
last night we're at this tasting menu. It's like literally $200.
yes, dude. Tell me about this,
$200 a person.
Yeah.
The waitress comes over mid-conversation, and I was just ranting about, you know why I fly business class? Because sometimes you get put beside some fat fucking slob American who should be on Ozempic. And she's like putting the... So this is like... So the people
What
that
was
work
the restaurant?
Blue Hill Family Farms, man,
Really good.
top
Is it
5.
Michelin?
Michelin.
How many stars?
Man.
1, 2, 3?
One star.
One.
Do you do that with your money or no?
Yeah, I spend it on food, dude. I'll go get $170. I just did a steakhouse.
Steaks, your steak, I could tell.
Bro.
Yeah, you like
I love a
steaks.
steakhouse.
Yeah.
Fucking ribeye, come on.
Get
What did
outta
you
here,
get? You
dude.
got some lamb.
So we did.
Tasting menu is nice.
So 4-course tasting menu. First, they bring the amuse-bouche, which is the palate cleanser.
What is a mousse bouche?
It's like a palate cleanser.
But what is it?
So, like, depending on where you are, it's different things.
I thought.
So it's a little thing
Got
that
it,
they'll
yeah.
give you to eat or sip
Yep.
on with like. So this one was like a little broth. It was like a little cup, like a shot glass, and inside it was, I think it was like wasabi nuts that had been like hardened. Oh, it was incredible. I'm salivating. Each course was just more exceptional than the rest, and but yeah. So we did that, and it's I don't know. I don't do it all the time, but Anjan looked at me and he goes, "You are going to be a fun rich," and I'm like, "I hope so," or I'm going to be fun while I have a little bit money, and I'll go back to being broke.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the woman thing. So this is why I learned about women. There is the way that you could treat some women like shit and they'll like that. I don't want that.
Right.
Like this one chick, she gets so mad. She's a comedian. She always wears like sweatpants. And then last night I saw her. She was actually dressed up. And I go, what's the matter? You didn't have any sweatpants today? And just walked away.
Is that a friend of ours?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But I would never
That's so
someone I'm
funny,
trying
dude.
to like sleep with. I wouldn't do. I used to do
Oh,
that.
he looks so great in sweatpants. I can't believe it.
Oh my god.
Because there is a way to sleep with people like that, right?
It's the neg.
Yeah,
dude.
you neg them down, break them down. But there is a funny thing about women where women want you to be really successful, but they also want to be with you all the time. And you have to explain to them, I cannot do both. Either you want me super successful and you get to see me sometimes, or you see me all the time and then you will leave me because you realize I'm a
exactly.
loser.
We're going to dates at Taco Bell, dude, and walking around the
You're
park.
gonna leave me.
It really comes down to, for me, like once that card starts coming out, once you say, hey, babe, we got a budget this month. We went crazy these last 3 months. Anymore, I try to do it in baby steps. I won't do a $400 night on a fourth.
No, you don't start with it.
Yeah.
You're right. That's
I'll
smart.
work up to it. It's like, no, we'll do something small. Then everything you do matters. You
Yes.
know? But dude, I've always had it with these girls. Yeah. You don't make enough. Give me more. It's like, then you
Really?
look, what do you do? Oh, I dog sit 2 days a week. It's like, bitch, get the fuck out my face. Like you got a certain level.
You know it's so crazy because I think everyone's delusional, men and women, but even the chick who's riding the train with sweaty t-shirts and sweatpants, who's wearing a bonnet on her head,
Sure.
she thinks she's a princess.
She wants a Mercedes. Well, she gets all these fake. I see it on these girls' dating apps. And like this girl was showing me last night, like people saying, I'll send you $50K. I'm like,
Jesus.
He never sent.
Yeah,
I was
send
like,
it.
show me the
Send it.
transaction.
And get a hotel.
I'm like, if he sent you $50K, you would have a deposit for $50K in your bank. Show me.
You know, it's so funny. I just realized in that moment who was falling for the Nigerian prince scams over email. Chicks.
Yeah, dude. Well, when the Prince of Nigeria emails you directly to ask for your help, you say yes.
You say yes,
I
and
know
he'll
this
get.
comedian. You know what he does? He tracks down the. He's so sick. He goes to like the Cash App place or whatever it is. You take money out.
The Western Union.
Yeah, he'll go to Western Union.
Payday loans.
Dude, he picks up these transfers.
It's actually a smart move.
When these Nigerian people call him, he'll be like, listen, I need you to do this for me and send me a picture of it, and I'll send you the money. He'll even start filling it out. Dude, he'll have them doing sexual positions. He makes these viral memes. Secretly, he does it, dude. These things always get taken down. They're hilarious, bro.
I thought you were
That's
gonna
so
say
funny,
I
dude.
thought you were gonna say, and I was like, this is an actual hack. You stand outside Payday Loans and you see the chicks coming in. You're like, hey, you want to go for a drink?
Oh,
That's
smart.
genius,
That's
dude.
really smart. Like you casually pretend you're walking by.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, hey, do you
Beautiful.
wanna,
You're beautiful.
You want to
Yeah.
get a drink? Oh, you got to pop in there real quick, but like, let's go grab a drink.
What is this
I've
place
never even heard-
anyway?
Yeah,
What is this?
Oh, cool.
I'll buy.
Yeah, I'll take you out for a drink.
Go
there afterwards.
Dude, that's a great hack. See, me,
I mean, you're gonna get some dish rags.
That's
Dude, I'll
perfect
tell
for
you
Don,
what.
dude. He
for
loves
me,
that.
I always hung out with guys, like a lot of black dudes that and like that just spit game 24/7.
Oh, they're good at it.
My whole life.
Yeah.
So I've always been good at the street shit, dude. I just had last night.
Yeah, you can
dude,
holler.
Honestly, last night.
You can holler.
You can holler. Yeah, Dom's got holler.
I do, dude. You go up to, I really got,
holler.
you go up to a girl, hey, you look lovely. That outfit's so beautiful. Sorry to bother you.
God,
I
makes
want
me
to
sick.
apologize, but you look so great. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And then we got the fucking, dude, you hit him with the Instagram?
You were made for the 80s.
I was.
80s, you would have been.
You guys see me in a leather jacket.
Bro, 80s, you work during the day during construction, or you're a firefighter.
Sell loose cigarettes.
Dom's getting his paychecks in lumps of coke.
You'd be killing it. Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I am an old soul like that.
I'm
too.
an old soul. I think I'm an old soul. I think if I started 2020, I would have been like proper famous.
Yeah. I think we missed the
90s.
boat of proper famous, which
2020?
I'm not mad at.
Instead of like,
Well, I think like maybe the 90s.
2010?
Well, I think like when you're kind of doing, there's so much information out there. Like anyone can be edgy, but there was a time if you were like edgy when everyone's like, you got to do clean.
Yeah.
You don't hear that anymore. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know.
It's lightening up.
It's
that's
like
for
that.
sure.
Yeah, but nobody's like, you want to get in this club, you got to be clean. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't
But
think.
it's clubs you don't want to play.
I don't think. Yeah, I think we're still on the, especially with Austin kind of blowing up. It's that edgy is back.
Everything has
It
a
is
shelf life.
strong
Yeah,
right
everything.
now.
People thank
But yes,
me
it
for
does
my
have a
clothes.
shelf
Yeah.
life.
Well, you know how entertainment has become right now? Entertainment has become, so for example, comedy. Yeah, and again, I hate talking about it, but this is like a observation me and a friend were making. It's, you can't even like be good at comedy anymore. You have to be like, if you want to blow, you have to be kind of a character.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you're sitting in a room with three guys who are funny, right? Who can do a job, right? But that's not.
No, dude.
Right.
People want to show
could
up
kill.
at a club.
You've been killing in New York for 10 years,
Right. And I'm just now becoming a character, and it's funny. I'm a character of myself, who I really am.
You should be, yeah.
I'm not hiding it.
No,
you
you
know?
shouldn't be.
Because people want to go to a club and hear, how you done?
Yeah,
How
what do you
you
want?
done?
I mean,
for
like,
an hour straight.
He's a perfect example.
And he
of-
sells out. Dude, he
sells
sells so many
out.
tickets. I
He's
used
got-
to open for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
we went on
I
the
thought you
road.
knew that. That's why I said it.
We were in Toronto.
That's why
yeah.
I said it.
I tried
man.
writing for him. I couldn't get him to say. He's such old school New York, like real street
But that's like him though,
the
right?
language and shit's all mixed up. I'd give him a joke. I'd be like, hey, tell him I got an Italian tailor. I told him, I prefer a 38. He gave me a pistol, right? And
Yeah.
I tried the joke out before I gave it to him at work.
Sure.
I said, you seen me do the joke. You do that joke in your act when you're in trouble.
He
It'll help
seems
you
like
out.
he'd be fun though.
Yeah, he's almost too fun of a hang. I'll be honest with
No,
you.
but
I
that's
had to
what I'm
lay
saying. He
back.
seems
Yeah.
like he's a perfect example of a guy who's a rich, fun rich.
Dude, we went to
Dude,
Andy's got the
I
hookup.
would be fun.
Here's the
rich,
thing.
dude.
He's got the hookup.
You
places.
definitely.
I think you'd be going to too many dates.
Dude,
I think
no.
you'd be a really rich, and you'd be a guy who's like, oh, I can't wait to go on a date tonight.
No, but I'd rather go out with my boys. And
last
blow
night was
money.
like the blow of the money of the night.
I know, but
Yeah,
I
that's
just
the way to
I
do
wish
it.
I did it.
Dude, this guy, we went out, we were in Toronto, craziest shit I've
Recently?
ever experienced. This was, this is like in February.
And I bet he great food taste.
We go to this place, the bill was $10,000, right?
Come on.
Now that's Canadian money, so what is that, like 6,000 American?
6,500.
Dude, 2 nights in a row, bill 10,000 each
Ah.
night. He's like, order whatever you want, right? Somebody else picked up the tab for him both nights. Is that crazy?
So to me,
Wow.
To be honest with you, I love hearing successful people who actually live like that, because that means it's not class, but it's class adjacent. Because you're really doing with your life. If you're gonna be, to ever make it, well, like in entertainment, it's almost impossible. So if you just somehow hit the lottery and you're making money in this, like life, sometimes like even before I was coming over, I was not in a good mood. I was like because I just had the surgery.
Yeah, I also gave you the wrong address.
Yeah,
It's
no,
my
but that
fault,
wasn't what
man.
annoyed me. I almost, I would
I
have
heard it in your voice. You
no,
were like,
I would have, if it wasn't you, I would have canceled on everyone else except Ryan.
appreciate that.
Yeah, and Che. So there's two people I wouldn't have canceled on, but I think you know,
That's
I mean,
cool,
you've
man.
walked me off the.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
coming.
well, I appreciate him walking me off the ledge many a times.
It took you a while. For as funny as you are, I'm glad you got your fame, because you did have a struggle with it in the beginning in New York.
Well, I think you should though.
Yeah, you really should. It makes you better.
It makes you better. And I think even now it's strong. But even like today, you know, I was kind of moping around. I was uncomfortable. I'm like, you know, even waiting outside some fucking apartment that wasn't the right apartment. I'm like, man, I'm just really in discomfort. But there is a moment you have to like think, no, you know, it's such an ego thing, and nobody care. You know, you got even when you're healthy, right?
Yeah.
Like look at it. I'll give you an example. You're healthy right now. You're working the cruise ship, but last night that problem you had with that chick, I mean, you could just go on. These and you're like, and you don't. It's like maybe you do, but
I'm
you weren't
used to
to me.
it.
But yeah, no. I mean, sometimes I just get too bogged down in my head, and I'm like, oh, the world revolves around me, and it's just such a like. Nobody cares.
Yeah, no one cares.
Nobody gives a.
No one cares.
You know, people will go, "Oh yeah," you know,
Yeah.
really.
Oh,
but they don't,
that's nice. Oh, I'm so
You know,
sorry.
Yeah,
But no, they don't really.
Nobody cares.
That's when you finally like not only realize that, but embrace it. Of like, people don't care. You can live so freely.
Oh, you
And
should.
You really
the best
can
thing
live
is
so freely.
when you don't care. It took me forever for me not to care like
Really?
anymore.
I wish I didn't.
It's like, dude,
Do you care a lot about?
I do. Well, I mean, that's why I look at that guy and I'm like, he seems like he's just having fun all the time.
oh yeah, dude, but he's fucking driving himself crazy, dude. He's actually putting himself through hell he's trying to become famous like overnight, which you can't do.
No,
Like,
I
he's
mean,
like,
you
I'm
can,
trying
you
to
can do, but then what happens
just
is
rare.
what happens is though the Haley Welch effect is that
Yeah, it's a scam, dude.
I don't know. I mean, he seems like he gets it. So
He
I
was
don't know.
telling me, he's
Well, I'm
like,
saying
bro,
it's like, dude, it's like
I don't want to. I don't know.
I'm saying Haley Welch. You know, you
Yeah.
become a success overnight, and you have the notoriety, but you don't have the product.
Also,
he's
she.
opened about all this too, though. Just so you know,
Yeah.
he talks about it on podcast.
Oh, really?
Dude,
Oh,
he
cool.
has to check himself into a mental institution every 2 months.
No, he doesn't
Yeah, he
say
does.
this is publicly.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's up and he's got a whole thing.
Tom's
that's
like, yeah,
viral.
publicly in the Uber, he told me.
Yeah,
this.
he's got a whole thing that's viral about mental illness.
Really?
Man, he
Good
went
for
to the
him. I mean,
psych
good.
ward. Yeah.
Honestly, I'll tell you
Me and him
something
had
right
a
now.
lot.
If he's really good for him, because I'll tell you the one thing people don't realize. So I got hooked up with it. I actually, I think like life without like being cringe or eye roll. I think you have to like be aware of everything. One, especially the problem with, thankfully, I don't know what kind of success I have. I don't know if it's fame. I really don't know.
Oh, dude, you got fame. 39 mil on one video. Come on.
That's
but
crazy.
but in my personal opinion, I'm like, I don't take. Someone said it to me. We did that one video where we were mocking AJ and Big Justice.
Yeah.
And we did the video we're doing the goon, not the boom. And
Here comes the goon.
yeah, here comes the goon. And Diego, who was working on the project with me, he was actually like a lot of the brains behind it, like the singing it and stuff.
Yeah.
I had the idea, but he was like really him and Eric are both really
Producer, basically.
well, no, but more so, they're like the talent.
Yeah.
They're like, I couldn't do this without their like funny chops. Diego's like, I'm like, oh, this is so fucking funny. And he goes, yeah, but it's like, you're not doing anything. You're not changing. I said, I know we're farting on the internet. And I don't think it's anything but.
yeah.
And I think people take it. What I get annoyed with though is in this thing is like when I'm not doing well, like lately I haven't had anything go like it's not cooking. I'm like, how do I fart better?
But what's cooking to you? See, you upped your ante.
Yeah, that's
For
it.
me, dude, 5 million doesn't even impress me. Like we just
Yeah,
had
we
this
were talking about
conversation.
that.
I did a skit.
A million still is good.
Dude, I mean, I'll still, the dopamine hit comes from 1 million, but I'm bummed out. I'll be bummed out for a week. I'm bummed right now because I didn't get 10
Both
million.
of you guys can
Yeah,
fuck
it is.
right off.
It is crazy though, right? The goalpost. No, but that's
I had a 4.3 million.
what about the fatties.
No, another one.
Nice.
That one hit 2, and then I had
But
the
see,
one.
you're not excited. You're not even that excited about 2
He
million
is excited. I
anymore.
saw him share a
About
story about someone who followed
for
him.
the fatties.
4,
I
that's
didn't
your
share a
newest
story.
big one.
No, you said you
I
shared
texted
who
it to
followed.
you.
No, but you showed who followed you.
Yeah, I texted it to you.
But that's the
I
biggest
didn't
one.
share it on my story.
I thought you shared it on your story. Oh,
no,
maybe.
no, I would never do that.
That
dude.
is a crazy thing when people share.
That's
who follows
embarrassing.
it. Like I had Diplo
That's cool.
I don't know if
I
he
texted it to you, and I texted it to a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
And was like, "This is pretty sweet."
No, I agree. Yeah. Super cool. But sometimes people will share it on their story. They're like, okay, it's just a person. You know what I mean?
Like tag them in it. Thanks for the follow.
Dude, my
like,
friend,
shut up,
I'm
you
so
weirdo.
jealous, who just followed my friend Dan Harumi. I do say shout out my podcast co-host on Dry Salami.
Yeah.
Steve Urkel.
You got to go. Yeah.
No, in a little bit.
Steve Urkel followed my boy. Swear to God.
What's his name?
What's Urkel do now?
I don't know, but it's crazy. He followed my buddy.
He hates being called Steve Urkel.
Yeah, what's it? I don't even know what his real name is, but dude, think
he like hates being
if
called
he
Steve
ever
Urkel.
fucking hit me up, I would have to DM him and be like, "Bro, I grew up watching you.
I grew up watching
Thanks
those
for
shows.
following me, bro." Like,
Yeah.
he won't message him, but it's like,
Oh,
bro,
you gotta, dude.
yeah,
you gotta
it's like
shoot
I would
a
have to.
message.
Steve Urkel, come on.
It is a weird thing because even sometimes like it's cool, like people take pictures. That's cool.
Yeah.
But once they're like, yo, I love your shit, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But then once they get into like, hey man, I'm like,
Yeah, we don't know each other. But that's
well, it's
the whole
not
thing
even
with
we
the
don't
internet.
even know each other. I actually don't know how to react to that. You know, it's not even like it's just a weird thing. It's like, hey, I'm like, again, I think it's funny. I don't think I'm doing anything like, I don't know. I'm just being I'm just being myself.
Yeah, and that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Where a lot of people also probably think it's a character. I'm like, no.
Did you? I think. Well, though I've had 2 follows. The one we've talked about, the Bert Kreischer, which was sick, and then
yeah, Bert's amazing.
that was so sick.
Yeah.
And I DM'd him. He DM'd me back, which
Which is
was
cool.
awesome. But the other one I sent you was Tony P in DC.
Oh yeah. I didn't know who that was.
Dude, we have shared his videos where he'll be like, I'm a 25-year-old bachelor living in DC.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
The autistic guy.
But he's sick, dude. He's the best. And he followed me like 2 months ago.
I bet the DM's got to be getting crazy. I know you got to run anyway.
Well, I'm just getting hot.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
wrap it
man,
up.
we
Let's
fucking
wrap it
had
up.
a good one,
Yeah,
man.
this
I had
is
a
good.
blast hanging with you.
I want to say, dude, you've been killing it, and you know you're one of my good buddies, and I'm so happy for you because I told you, like,
I did a show like 10
for
years ago.
3 years, dude. Like since we known each other, what 4-5
Yeah.
years? I've been like,
I wasn't on
it's
your top 5 of funniest. It
it's
was
gonna-
Kerrigan, Shane.
No, it's not top 5 funniest. I've said, and I'll stick by this,
Kerrigan,
dude.
Shane, which I agree.
There are 3 people that make me laugh harder than anybody
Who's the
else.
third one?
It's Shane Gillis, Mike Kerrigan, and Jeffrey Osmus.
Oh right,
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Those 3
Jeffrey's
dudes make
hilarious.
me laugh so hard.
You know what is so funny? He said that right after you saw me. You and Ray were sitting in that back booth, and I was. Remember that night?
Yeah.
Dude, when you talk
dude, you do make
decibels-
me laugh.
Decibels.
Obviously.
I would say you definitely get some of the highest decibels. And Gino
I also get some of the
Oh
lowest.
yeah, I mean you're playing. So's Gino. When you're playing that game, the extreme on the 100. Have you ever seen Gino? You remember Gino Buscon? Bro, you 2 on his show back to back. I gotta see it.
You want to know the funniest thing? So Gino, I don't even know if he does comedy anymore. He was at LOL and he kind of does like the, and he was so I went on before him, and supposedly I didn't even hear after. Someone was messaging me. He was like, "It's so funny because Gino thinks you're still in the room," and so Gino says like faggot. He's basically
yeah.
Every 2 seconds.
basically says the N word without saying it.
Yeah, I think he says it.
He might. He basically kept on doing this like gay joke and
Yeah.
like, "A fag, JJ," like, you know. So he kept on.
And you weren't in the room.
I wasn't even there.
Hilarious,
I was 10 minutes away from home. Someone, I think Dan Janine told me. Anyways,
So funny, dude.
this I don't know if you drink these. These are the
What
best.
is it?
I don't have any sponsorship with them, but I know people have been probably seeing me sip it. It's the best seltzer water I've ever had in my life.
I've Rambler.
It's so fun.
I'll try it.
City right now.
Rambler would be a good name for a podcast for me.
That's pretty good, dude. You do ramble.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing. JJ, thank you for coming on. This will be out next week if you have anything.
LA on the 24th, and then New York City doing a cool new show, kind of like I'm Not a Pervert But, and it's audience suggestions. They fill it in the bucket.
I love that.
Damn, that's great.
Comics come up, they pull the bucket, read it, like you'll say, you'll go, "I'm not a pervert, but I had a stripper
Yeah,
come over,
that's great.
and didn't let me fuck her as she just
'Cause I
masturbated."
couldn't get perks, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I
So,
love it.
so we're gonna do 5 comics, and then again, I don't know how many people see this in New York, and then we go. every comedian picks their favorite one from the 4 they pulled. They give it to me. At the end, we do an audience vote of what's the funniest one, and the winner gets a powerized fleshlight.
Wow, there we go.
So there's going to be audience interaction, comedy. Winner gets something. I think it's and we're going to film it. I think it's like
powerized fleshlight.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
This is going to be great, dude.
Wow.
Guys, go follow JJ for laughs.
Yeah, what is it? JJ
entertainment.
Liberman Live? JJ Liberman Live. Yeah, sorry to cut you off.
Dominic Leonelli at everything.
guys are
TikTok, Dom of NYC.
And at Dylan Krasinski on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Follow us. Follow me, Dom, JJ there at Troublemakers. And then if you want to send us emails, questions, troublemakerspod@gmail.com.
That was great.
New episodes every Wednesday. We'll see you next week, baby. Good night.